Hello everybody, this is Michael. Started this Tennessee Valley Bowhunters Challenge series, and I just want to take a minute to explain what it is and the purpose of everything, why I want to start this. We've had some new ranges and some existing ranges that I just want to see more shooters show up and support these people that have invested their time and money, and there's a lot of established 3D ranges around that still need the help and support. These people put out a lot of work, a lot of money to set up where they do, and trying to keep everything cleaned up, cut, replace what they have to on their targets. It's a lot of strain on them financially. But this whole series is set up to help them be able to, buy gas to cut, keep everything cut, replace cores, and they also have insurance they have to pay for all of us to be able to go out and shoot. So, they've really invested time and money. Definitely a lot of both. It's a lot of time that people don't know that they're out there spending their time. They could be doing something else. They could be shooting somewhere, but they enjoy the camaraderie of people coming in and talking, and there's good friendships made on some of these ranges between the owners and the shooters. So that's the way it's supposed to be, though. You should be able to everybody know everybody and get along out there. And you never know when you're gonna meet your next hunting partner out there or something. It's just all the people there that I've ever met are generally just willing to help you do whatever. If you're having trouble with the bow, or there's somebody there to help you at all the time on every range I've been to. So like I said, the purpose of this is to help these ranges have more shooters, and the better they can do, they may be able to start pulling in some vendors from outside to set up, and so you can look at all these new products, and so you never can tell. You be on the range, something happened, you may have a vendor there that can help you out. So we're going to try in this to have a vendor show up. It may not be every event, it may not be every place, but we're going to try to get some vendors coming in and setting up, just to see if just see how it works out for them. And maybe this will turn into something great. We don't never know. But the purpose, like I said again, is help the ranges out. Well, at the same time, your benefit is, as a shooter, is to get you shooting your bow. That's the number one thing. If you're practicing, you're going to get better. And this is a way to support them. And if you're out here shooting one of our events, it's a payback every event per class, and that is determined by how many shooters are in each class. So you should always pay. Payback should always cover the entry fees at very minimum. I mean, I'm hoping we have it where it's some real good turnouts, and we get some real good paybacks. So like I said, that as a shooter, that'd be the benefit, is getting you to shooting your bow year round, and all you can do is improve and take the chance of winning some money back. It's supporting these ranges, and taking the chance of depending on how much you improve, you can win some money. So that's always a benefit. You can come around, if you shoot your bow year round, your confidence is going to be so much higher when you do step in the woods to go hunt with your bow. So me and my friends, we pretty much stuck it out. We've been shooting all year long, as much as we can together, going to these 3D ranges, backyard time. Everything else is just I preach to them about shooting their bow more, and I believe everybody's doing a real good job on the ones that I've been hanging out with. So really like to see that. bunch of them, myself included, I have more confidence going into the season this year than I have in a while. So, but I'm gonna tell you about, we do have an event coming up September 6th at Bates Farm in Decatur. It's 343 Conway Road in Decatur. So that event is going to be a 50% payback. So most of the entry fees are $30. So the range is going to get 15. We're going to put 15 per person in the pot. So per class, and we're going to have children's, youths. We're going to have a women's class, we're going to have a men's class, and we're going to have a target bow class. I think the target bow class is a 40 yard known, 40 or 45, it's 45 yard known. Then we're going to have a open pro, which is everybody. You're going to have target bows, you're going to have hunting bows, everything, but it's going to be unknown yardage. So the max on it's 50 yards. So then we're going to have the Pro Challenge. That'll be also like an open class. And it's going to be out to 70 yards. So if you just really like the challenge, we're definitely going to have that for you. But that is coming up September 6th, Bates Farm, 3D archery range. And if y'all have never been to Bates Farm, y'all need to come check it out, because it is a beautiful place. Got a good range set up. Wayne and Lisa there, great people. They're gonna have hamburgers, hot dogs, drinks available there, and it's a good place to come and just sit down and talk and meet people. So I actually went down to Wayne's this weekend and talked to him, and we was talking about some of the older shoots. Me and him both shot 30 years ago, and I was a lot 10, 11 year old when I was shooting all this, and we was talking about going to some of the same places, about the amount of people that were there, and it was always a good time, because you'd always pull up and there would be 40, 50 people there, and most of them sitting around just talking and having a good time, and then they would go out and compete against each other, and then they would laugh, shake hands at the end of the day. So they were out there for the camaraderie of being around like-minded people, which is another thing this series is set up for. So I do hope to see everybody there September 6th. I know it's the opening day of dove season here in Alabama. Can't shoot till 12 o'clock, so you got 5 hours to come out and shoot your round and get in to win some money. And we're going to be introducing some more shoots while we're there, to some more money shoots, and hopefully see how much interest we'll have in having an actual series with everybody. So I'm going to be there with Wayne, shaking hands, and at the end of the day, we're going to have everything settled up and get everybody paid by the end of the day, and hopefully we're going to have a good turnout. Like I said, we're going to shoot center 12s on this shoot. It'll be the same scoring: 12, 10, 8, 5, and zeros. So hopefully we don't have no zeros. But always a good course there with Wayne. He's always got it manicured well, and all the shooting lanes is real good. He's got a good program going on there, and we'd like to see a bunch of people show up there. And after that, the 19th, Wayne is doing a extreme Bowhunters challenge. It is going to be real hunting situations, real hunting shots. So I think he's going to have a real good turnout on that, because everybody needs to get that game going. I know there's going to be a bunch hitting the woods, so I'd like to see y'all show up for that one, because he's going to have some good stuff going on that day too. But y'all run over and look at Bates Farm 3D Archery. They have a calendar with all the shoots on it and all the entries and everything. They can go to their web page and look it up, and he's gonna have a real good thing going. But I hope to see y'all there September 6th. I'll be there early that morning, and try to get me a round of shooting in too. So be glad to answer any questions about the series, and hopefully get some information that way when we do get everything sorted out, that we'll be able to send you, an invitation to come in and get your membership. We are going to have a membership on this series, but it's going to include your 1-year membership card that you present for your class and everything, and going to do either a t-shirt or a hat. Not sure exactly. I said some of the little details, but and some of that membership fee is going to be put back for the final shoot. It'll be money back towards the final shoot. So should be interesting. And like I said, my whole purpose is getting people out shooting their bow year round, building the confidence you need or want, when you do go to the woods. So, and give you a little extra spending cash. Get out there and start winning these things. But like I said, more details come on that. I'll be glad to, like I said, answer any questions. And I'll see you September 6th at Bates Farm. I appreciate it, and we'll see you there.